Howdy folks, I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough of this 12-point hunting blind. Let's check it out. Got the nice metal steps here, nice Coleman green. They got the skid tape on the rails. Nice wood base to hold it up. I don't know what model this is because I didn't buy it. This is just on the property we hunt. Let's head up on in. And I'll tell you a depressing story once we get up here. Here we go. Nice little platform up at the top of the ladder. And a handrail. The door actually has two handles, one at the middle point and then one up at the top. They both lock. We have them open for now. And here is the depressing part. This blind was impaled by a big old branch. Right through the freaking roof. I'm glad we weren't sitting up in here when this happened. We might have been a goner. Can you believe that? This is going to need cut out and patched up. Well, that was the first depressing story. I'm going to close this door. It's probably going to be real dark in here. I want to give you an idea of how dark it is when the doors are closed. The windows are definitely tinted on the outside, and you can see out of them, but a little bit of a tint. But these windows are all weighted, so they're kind of like slow opening. Plenty of windows, plenty of openings, like these side windows. They open, and then these double windows, both windows will slide up, or you can just slide up one. You can see this one here. I slid both of them up. That's with just one up or both up. There's the food plot. I don't know, there's a ton to say about these things, but it has like foam, like sound deadening foam all throughout. The roof, floor is carpeted, plenty big enough for one and even two people. But the depressing story number 2, that I don't know if this about as far as you can see over to the edge of that field is probably, I think it's 60 yards. About last year, about 50 yards. First day of Pennsylvania bear archery season, I missed a black bear at about 50 yards, and it was coming down that far edge of that field over there, and I thought it was going to go straight down in the woods and be gone forever. So I'm like, I'm going to take a shot at 50, and I actually skimmed its back, and I got a nice souvenir Ziploc bag full of hair. Anyways, there's more to it. And then out of this window, let me see, there we go. As far as you can possibly see down in the woods, it ended up being about 110 yards. I missed a second black bear I'm embarrassed to even be telling this story. I should have kept this to myself. But kind of like I said, as far as you can see, I had my 4570 with a 1x4, so it really wasn't a longer range scope. But I only saw the bear for 5 seconds. He was walking down there. I found the biggest opening I could. Way down there. And as soon as he stepped into that opening, I fired one off. He was never to be seen again. And I walked that hillside for 3 or 4 hours looking for the hillside where it drops off down there. Looking for blood, looking for any sign, and nothing. So I'm pretty sure it was a clean miss. And then I did hear shots on the other side of the road a little bit later, so I'm wondering if he hoofed it over there and got taken out, but who knows. Hopefully there will be some bears around this year. I'll be back at it. That's it. New hunting companion, big old stick. What a bummer. We'll have to get that fixed up, be ready for this season. I'm going to close up shop, lock the door, and I'll do a quick walk around on the outside. Then we'll be finished. See you later there, stick. We'll be back for you. Get this locked up. All right, down we go. Better turn around. I'm gonna fall on my face. Yeah. All right. Guess that's about it. You can see the windows are real dark out here. I never had a deer. I had some deer walk 10 or 15 yards and even closer right under me. I never had a deer look up at me in this blind, but my buddy did say he got busted a couple times. So I don't know. That's why he actually put some screens on the windows. I'm not sure why he was getting. Maybe they came at a different angle. All right. I've never been in another blind, so I really don't have anything to compare this one to, but I really don't have anything bad to say about this particular brand. I don't care for hunting in blinds, and pretty much 100 out of 100 times I would not hunt in a blind because I like to hear the deer crunching, and this definitely closes out a lot of the sounds of nature, which is one of the reasons why I'm out. One of the reasons why I'm out here. And this, I feel like the blinds definitely take away from that. I do like the old school homemade built hunting blinds that are more open at the top and just have like a roof. That way you're kind of hidden, but you can also hear everything and see, all the way around. But I did hunt, like I said, gun season was nice. Archery definitely wouldn't hunt out of a blind unless, I don't know. Like the only reason I hunted out of the blind for bear season because we were getting pictures and we knew the bears were around coming through this food plot. Otherwise, I definitely prefer like a hanging tree stand. All right, but yeah, definitely, like I said, nothing bad to say, so I'd recommend them. Pretty nice blinds. Except for this one has a big old hole in the roof. All right, that's gonna do it for the blind review. We'll see you on the next video. It's getting close. It's August. Food plot time. Ready to get in a tree stand. See you soon.